Hello guys, what's up? It's your boy Phil Shock and the Nice Hedgehog here, breaking the fourth wall for you guys. I was actually admit starting my draft recap for WWC Season 6, and my boss called me. And it's a little joke between my boss, but my boss was like annoying. We're trying to be like, oh no, he's taking my order. I'm just, and by the way, it's just a joke. Don't take it serious. It's just a joke. So, one of those type of things. So, but anyways, we're gonna quickly just go over the stuff I look into it first, and then we're gonna just go normal speed the rest of the way. So basically, I discussed that we lost in quarterfinals to 1-0 to Kami to Stall, and I hate Stall. You play Stall. I don't really want to play you or be associated with you because I hate that play style with a burning passion. Anyways, let's go over the team. So we're gonna talk about the transactions and trades we made. So first off, double. We only made that for a trade, and they're not gonna use it. Manaphy, I discussed that I should have probably kept Manaphy on the team. If I had kept Manaphy on the team, I would have probably been better against Cammy. If I have also kept Aegis Slash, I think I would have been really fine in certain games against some of the other players, and probably would have been really good against Cammy as well. Because then I could have taken advantage of weakness policy sets. I could have taken advantage of defensive sets and everything like that. So I think there could have been so many good sets with Aegis Slash that I could have really done well with. So I don't know, but split that. But Manaphy we dropped because we needed to pick up a new steel type when we traded away Aegis Slash. But Manaphy one day I will use again. One day I will use again and try to make Manaphy work. Aegis Slash, I know I'm a hypocrite, right? I said I was not going to drop this thing, and we run into it like the last, like what, 4 maybe 5 weeks, and then we dropped it before those, and then we dropped it and everything like that. Yes, okay. And I'll tell you guys what. Either the next draft I do or one of the drafts I do, I will draft this thing. Whether it's my first pick or not, I will draft it and I will use it and I will never, ever drop it. No matter what. And if I can't do that, then all you have every right to slander me and call me a fake phony. Or the as Peter Griffin's one bully was like, he's a fat phony. If you guys remember the episode, shouts to you. But you guys can start calling me that if I don't use Aegis Slash all the way through one season of a league. But overall, I think Aegis Slash actually was doing pretty good for us. I think we were using it really well. Definitely could have used a little more touching up with, but I think it was definitely a good mon overall. So now let's discuss the team. Oh wait, wrong one. We were supposed to do the mons that didn't pull up much, so did their best and everything like that. First up, Beartick. Didn't even really use you. Shaman barely didn't even use you. Like Beartick, we didn't bring a single game. Like if I knew I wasn't going to make the playoffs, and if I knew I wasn't making playoffs, I was going to bring Beartick the last game to stay right. Shaman only came to one game, didn't get to do anything. I think Shaman got critted or hacked on us, and then we couldn't do it. So there's that. Alolan Muck. Now, Alolan Muck is. I think I just lost my touch with it, dude. I don't know if it's me just not finding the rhythm with it or what, but I just haven't really found the mojo with it. I don't know why. But one day I would try to get back to Muck. I'm probably not going to use Alolan Muck, excuse me, for probably a decent amount of time just because I just don't know, man. I think I've just lost my touch with it. I think I used to be relatively good with it, but now I don't know. I don't know. But we up next we have Urshifu Rep. We got the Strike for it. It only came to a few games, and only came to a few games, like 2 or 3 games. Got 2 kills, 1 death. I do want to try Rapid Strike again. I do want to try Rapid Strike as one of my like starting picks in a league and stuff like that. I really think there's still something with Rapid Strike that's so good and so many people overlook for. Yes, offensive pads is a forced item on this thing. Yes, it doesn't have the best coverage in the world, but what it does is still smack something hard, pivot, which is really good, and I overall think it's a very good mon. Hydreigon. Now, I'm not saying Hydreigon did not perform the best for us this season. Hydreigon came in the clutch for us to win that one game against Mystic, I'm pretty sure it was, because he had the Galarian Zapdos. And I really think Hydreigon put on such a good work for us this season. I think Hydreigon's really good. I think I've kind of known and learned how to use Hydreigon better. I definitely think I did Hydreigon well. I definitely want to try Hydreigon again in the future, just because this thing is a powerhouse of a monster, and I would really, really love to try it again. So let's go over the main squad here. Just barely coming in 6th, but I think just barely shines over Hydreigons and Metagross. Metagross finished the season with 4-2, so basically a +2 on its kill rate. And dude, Metagross was awesome, dude. I loved Metagross. In another league I have, I'm not using Metagross effectively well, and I don't know how well it's gonna stay on the team and everything like that. But Metagross was awesome. I loved using Metagross, and I think Metagross is one of the skill types I want to maybe keep trying to see if I can figure it out. But I don't know. But otherwise, I really enjoyed Metagross this season. It was definitely a really good mon. Although Ninetales, I felt like earned the top 6 for the best team because Ninetales was able to just come set a Veil, spam Blizzards, be Specs, be Scarf, do whatever I needed to do, and I really felt like Ninetales put in a lot of work. It did finish the season, I think, 5-8 in its differential standings, but I think overall Ninetales support and the fact that Ninetales was a little bit able offensive was just super, super good. And I really think Ninetales just put in an absolute good work this season. Diggersby, I do not regret making that transaction to grab Diggersby. Diggersby just put on the work, dude. Diggersby was a monster. I'm so proud how much Diggersby did for us this season. Diggersby overall was just a monster, and I really want to use Diggersby in a full league again. Diggersby has just been that ground type I just don't tend to go to, and I don't know why. Maybe it's just because of the fact it's not, as fast or as hard hitting with even with huge power. But I think it's definitely gonna be one of those mons I really want to use again in the future. Arctazol actually clinches the top 3 after his quarterfinals run. He deserved it after those 3 kills, and that is just wow. I'm so proud of Arctazol. I still don't think I like Arctazol. I do think I like Arctazol over Arctrovish for a Hail Sweeper, but I do probably prefer Dracozolt / Dracovish over these two because these two, as much as they're good, they're so dirt slow. You have to literally slap a Choice Scarf on them if you want to be spamming Vicious Rends or Freeze Dry or Slant Bolt Beak, anything like that. You need to be slapping a Choice Scarf on them, which I think is the downside to where if you had Dracovish and Dracozolt, they have 20 more base speed points, which actually lets them outspeed Scarfers in the weather, where I much prefer that versus having to force myself around Scarf. So there's that. But ultimately, I think Artazol did good. I think Artazol did pretty good for the season. It finished with a +3 differential, which I think is pretty good. So, job. Now we come to the Mon that I think just barely missed out on being MVP of the season, but with a 0 differential, but 10 kills and 10 deaths, pretty much getting 1 kill or 2 kills, depending on the variations of the game. Cinderace. Cinderace could have put in so much more work, but he, for some reason, screwed us up and missed almost every single attack that we really wanted him to land. And that was so frustrating because I had the right Cinderace sets, I had the right mindset going to the battle, but Cinderace just wanted to miss, dude, and that just really like Cinderace was supposed to get a sweep in one game, it did not get the sweep, and then it had to be swapped out. And there was another sweep we could have done, but then it missed and then it died. So I think there could have been so much with Cinderace. I still love Cinderace though. I joke around with it being like dumb and that's missed, but Cinderace overall I think is a really good mon. I do want to try Cinderace again. Give it one more shot at the magic, but overall I think it depends that you can spam such powerful strikes with base 119 speed, running able to run Adamant Natures and barely ever run Jolly is really good. Priority options are really great, and Core Chains again was really good. Mega Medicham, I think, earned MVP. It would have earned MVP if it would have got all the kills in that one game after it missed a high jump kick. But nonetheless, I think Mega Medicham just really was I think definitely was the right pickup over Mega Lopunny. I think that was definitely the right pickup. I do eventually want to try Mega Lopunny again, especially Gen 8 format, because again, close combat, play rough, and U-turn. It's so good on that Pokemon. But Medicham was just so good. I really have gotten better using Medicham. I think using it from the AP low tier really helped me use this thing a bit better. And even using it from there made me help me feel better about using it in APA low tier as well. So overall, the season was great. I will say this: we we um we had a really rough season. We extremely had a rough season. We lost almost every single game to hacks / RNG. The one against Cammy, we lost just. I'm saying this right now because I know I won. We lost because we didn't have hail. If we had hail, we would have won. But since we didn't have hail, we literally, I wouldn't say couldn't have won, but it would have been a back burner, impossible thing for us there. But overall, I think the team did a fantastic job. I think we played the team to the best of our abilities. And again, we could have probably been way up there on the record board. We probably would have maybe not battled Cammy, who knows? But I'm just so happy that we did make the quarterfinals and we made at least playoffs. We had to literally clinch the playoffs by winning that one against Blaze. So I'm just happy that we won. I'm happy that we were able to do what we did, and yeah, I don't regret the transactions I made, except maybe the Manaphy one and the Age of Slash potentially. But otherwise, the team I think was really good, and I think we had a good time. So yeah, that's the season, guys. We definitely will be back for season 7. You already know this is one of the leagues that even though sometimes I rage at some of the players and find some of the players kind of dumb, stupid for their plays and everything, ultimately I love this league. It's one of my funnest leagues to play in. And I really just enjoy it. So. And if anyone from the server is watching this and I called you a dumb, stupid player, just know it's just me being upset that you just made dumb plays that didn't make any sense, and I'm just frustrated with it. So I'm not trying to attack you or anything like that. It's just I just want to get the anger out of it. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop rambling. I want to get something for my throat. My mouth is starting to dry up here, and it's kind of irritating me a little bit. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for taking part of the season, and thank you to everyone who has watched, and thank you to everyone that's been supporting the season so far. Definitely, we will try to reclaim our championship again one time. But until next time, guys, I'm Phil Shocker, the Nice Social. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for the support for WWC Season 6. Until next time, guys, peace.